Have you ever felt the heavy weight of another person's negativity pressing down on your spirit? The ancient Stoics believed that our peace of mind should be cherished and fiercely protected. But how do we navigate the turbulent waters of toxic relationships without sacrificing our inner calm? Meet Clara, a woman whose life had become a battleground, haunted daily by the draining energy of a close friend. Once bright and vibrant, she now found herself weary. Her laughter faded into sighs. The constant barrage of criticism and manipulation stole her joy, leaving her on the edge of despair. As she walked through the park one day, she noticed the crows cawing and squawking, pecking at each other over scraps of food. In their chaos, she realized was an important lesson. Just like those crows were fighting over what was once whole, she had become entangled in the struggle for scraps of kindness and affection. How had she let this toxicity take root in her life? The pain of this realization echoed the teachings of Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Clara felt a flicker of awakening. A choice lay before her. She could continue allowing this friend to dictate her worth, or she could reclaim her peace. With steadfast determination, Clara began to identify the toxic patterns that had unfolded. Armed with the understanding that she could control her responses, she made a plan. The Stoic principle of distinguishing between what is within her control and what is not became her guiding light. She could not change her friend, but she could change how she interacted with her. She decided to establish clear boundaries. Inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who urged us to prioritize our own inner harmony, Clara boldly communicated her limits. Surprisingly, her friend reacted with defensiveness, but Clara stood firm. "I am not responsible for your emotions," she reminded herself, practicing emotional detachment as a shield against manipulation. As the days passed and tensions rose, Clara found herself reflecting on the Stoic virtues. In moments of heated conflict, she chose wisdom instead of anger, justice instead of judgment, courage instead of fear, and temperance instead of chaos. Each small victory reinforced her resolve. Yet, there came a moment in her journey when she sensed the relationship reaching an impasse. The cost of companionship had become too high. It was time to walk away to end the connection with grace. Like the autumn leaves that surrender to the winds, Clara embraced the cycle of letting go, trusting that nature finds a way to renew itself. And so, she took that courageous step. She spoke with empathy, acknowledging the shared past while firmly stating her decision. There was no bitterness, only a profound understanding that life has its seasons. The beauty of this moment resonated deeply within her. She was cultivating a life built on self-respect and dignity. As Clara moved forward, she reflected on the lessons learned. Adversity had once felt like a poison, but it had become her teacher. The challenges she faced transformed into opportunities for growth, each setback a stepping stone toward a stronger, more resilient self. In time, she built a new support system, surrounding herself with those who uplifted and inspired her. With every new connection, she grounded herself in the principles of Stoicism, nurturing a community rooted in virtue and wisdom. In the stillness of her evenings, Clara would often stand by her window, watching the setting sun. She remembered the darkness of her past, but she emerged stronger, illuminated by the Stoic wisdom that she had embraced. The impediment to action advances action, she recalled, echoing the voice of Seneca. What stands in the way becomes the way. So, what will you take from Clara's journey? Are you ready to reclaim your peace, to let go of toxic attachments, and to build a life aligned with virtue? Remember, the path towards serenity begins with a single step, and the power to change lies within you. As you wake to a new day, ask yourself, what boundary will I set today to protect my inner peace? Let that guidance be your compass,